Dads, thank you very much for tuning in for our pre-match build-up show. Just a quick one before we do get stuck into the Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid game. Jude Bellingham, who over the last 24 hours, he's been a bit of a naughty boy in relation to retweeting 442 tweet, as you can see here. Apparently Jude Bellingham has been going around confirming he'll be a Liverpool player next summer. Obviously with that article from 442.com. And then a fan tweeted at Jude Bellingham, quote, with a gif of you laughing if this is true. And then Jude Bellingham did reply with his England gif, emoji, whatever you want to call it, to that given article on 442. He was soon to have been asked by his management or by his by Borussia Dortmund, whoever, to take that down, and it's been taken down. So he's a player. Would you take him at Liverpool? I think every single red around the world would very much take him. He was at Birmingham. He retired his number when he did leave to Germany. He's got a lot of respect. One of his idols is Steven Gerrard. Very publicly did say that a couple of months ago anyway. But he went to Borussia Dortmund. He's very much established himself as a first team regular within the German side in the league anyway. But I'd love him. I'd honestly love to see him in a Liverpool midfield. It's something that Liverpool would need. And the Brighton game, just little moments. Yes, we've seen Gini Wijnaldum leave the football club. We haven't quite replaced his quality within the squad. Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, you never know if they're going to be fit. Like we've seen in recent weeks and months, Fabinho, who's just recently come back from injury, Thiago. So we analysed Liverpool's defensive crisis last year, and it's important that we do that. Whether we are in with a title challenge come January, hopefully, fingers crossed, all good and proper, that happens. But it would massively strengthen Liverpool in terms of a title push and any domestic European success that Liverpool would want to achieve this season anyway. So Reds, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would you take Jude Bellingham at Liverpool? I think all of you would agree. 100 million, I think that's still cheap for the calibre of player. Yes, he's about 18, 19, probably younger than that anyway. What is it, 20 million a year in relation if you pan it out over how long his career would last at Liverpool Football Club. So yeah, it's pennies in relation. Yes, you might be offloading the transfer straight away, but modern day transfers, you don't pay the full 100-odd million straight away. It's all structured and broken down over certain years. It really does help the selling club and the buying club as well, most importantly. Similar to what we've done with Jota and Thiago as well, most notably. But Reds, let me know your thoughts on that. But we get straight into the big game on Wednesday night. Atletico Madrid coming to Anfield, looking for vengeance really in relation to Liverpool beating them 3-2 at the Stadio Metropolitano. Great result from Liverpool. We know how that game did go. It was back and forth. Diego Simeone afterwards bombing it down the tunnel in relation to him being angry, his emotions. A lot of the journos did like to cause, and he wants to create a story that Jurgen Klopp and Simeone had fell out. But as the couple of hours after the game, Jurgen Klopp said himself, that's the way Diego Simeone is. That's the way he personally has reacted in recent years in terms of results. He's not been the best pleased, but Liverpool, it will be a massive game. I think Liverpool can get all 3 points, and if we do, it very much solidifies our position in the Champions League. Put us on 12 points, will be a massive achievement. I tell you what, it would allow Liverpool, if the results do go the way in terms of obviously the Porto game as well, an AC Milan game on that night, Liverpool could possibly in match day week 5 and 6 could possibly rest a couple of key big players in Europe as well, which would be a massive plus to strengthen not just in the Capital One Cup or the FA Cup or in the Premier League as well. It helps massively, and we've seen in recent weeks, as I've just been mentioning, Liverpool's midfield crisis in terms of injuries. Naby, Jurgen Klopp spoke in the press conference today, looking like he will be out for a couple of weeks, which is not good news, but yet again, it's another big opportunity for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Curtis Jones as well, Thiago when he is fully fit, Fabinho, Henderson yet again, and any other of the young players that if they do come back to full fitness, the opportunity is there if they are training week in, week out at the highest level. Jurgen knows if you're good enough, you're old enough really in relation to that. But it won't be an easy game. Like we said, it was the first time since we all know. Somehow that game did go ahead. Obviously European, it was like the last game pre-COVID. But I think the atmosphere will be very good Wednesday night. I'm going, and let me know if you're going, Reds, or wherever you're watching it around the world. Hope you have a lovely evening. We'll be doing our post-match here, so make sure you do get involved with that. But yeah, it's going to be a very tight game. If you're asking me now, I'd take a 1-0, but we know how the game will pan out. And as I said, depending on how the Milan and Porto game does go, the game could, especially at half-time, Atletico could, most importantly, have to come out, especially if Porto are leading, because they want to qualify, and it would open up a lot more space potentially in behind this Atletico Madrid side. We know how good they are defensively. I think this year, I've seen a lot of journalists, especially in Spain, talk about how Atletico Madrid this season have been a bit more attacking in terms of this year. The type of quality of Suarez obviously is suspended for this game, which is a good plus and positive for Liverpool. Griezmann, João Felix, he was a threat in that first game anyway, a couple of weeks ago, but we've got to be switched on, which we will, and hopefully the Brighton game, yes, it was a blip, we lost 2 points, but I think this will give them a reality check, these players, not that they need it, but I think it will bring them back to reality. Right, we've got a job to do, we need to get all 3 points, most importantly, even if we do win this game 1-0 Reds, it'll be a massive positive result, and as I said, would allow us to rest some players, but you've got to focus on the game in hand, and that's Wednesday night. Reds, let me know your score predictions. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win to Liverpool. I'm not going to go mad. You know what my predictions have been in the past. But it's going to be a very difficult game. And this probably want to be, possibly, let me know your thoughts. For me personally, we can get this result. It'll probably be one of the biggest results we've had all season in relation to just helping us qualify for the Champions League. The players and Klopp can kind of relax for a couple of moments, but we go again. Even in match week 5 and 6, it will give a lot of the fringe players a big opportunity, or any of the players coming back from fitness. But it's going to be a massive game on Wednesday night. The crowd will be up for it. Wherever you're watching it around the world, Reds, you'll be singing it out. I know that anyway. But really do appreciate all the support on all the latest videos and episodes, really, Reds. Whatever platform you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, make sure to hit that follow button and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you don't mind dropping a like on the video, you're absolute legends. But Reds, I'll see you tomorrow for, I'll see you, tomorrow for the post-match reaction show. Make sure you're tuned in and get your notifications bell on as well. But Reds, see you tomorrow. And hopefully the Reds do get all 3 points. You'll never walk. Hello. Ciao.